Hi everyone and welcome to the workshop. As you can see, I'm already partway through my first custom guitar build. I didn't get any of that on video unfortunately, so I'm going to talk you through the initial process and just to sort of show you how we've got to where we are now, the problems that I've faced while I've been sort of learning this little process, and what I'm going to do next to rectify it, and then the subsequent videos will be step by step as we go along through the rest of the guitar build. So to start with, basically all I did was take some graph paper, rough out a design on that, stick that down to some 12mm MDF, and then cut out the rough shape that I wanted. Along with that, onto a second piece, so I had a front and back. Main reason being is I can cut out the initial shape on this, and then I've got the neck pocket cut away set out on this one already ready to go, so we can put this on after we've roughed out our body shape and get the neck pocket cut correctly. Also, I'm going to cut out the recesses for the humbuckers for this as well, so we'll have an opportunity to get in with a router and route those out too. Now, some of the challenges that I faced with this initially, obviously being such a small workshop, I don't have huge industrial tools, so I've got a very basic router table, as you can see there, with a sort of medium power router. Runs at 1200 watt. Cutting out this hardwood, so the body of this is made of poplar. It's quite hard. Would normally cut it out on a bandsaw, however the bandsaw that I have is a small hobby bandsaw. It's not very big. Literally had no joy whatsoever cutting it out, so just the blade bound into the wood, wouldn't cut, and yeah, so had to resort to using a jigsaw to cut the profile of the body out. So that's the profile of the body there. After roughing out the basic profile, sticking the template down to it, we started using the router table with a top bearing mounted flush trim router bit, which was this one here. Now, we had some issues with that. It's quite a small, obviously the shank diameter on this router is only a 1/4 inch maximum, with two smaller sizes being 8mm and 6mm shank diameters. So quite a small flimsy flush trim router bit. First time really doing it as well, and we had some issues with tear out. So as you look around the side of the body there, you can see we've had some chunks that have torn out. So originally this was going to be a sort of a natural wood finish to it. It's not going to be that now. When we get around to doing it, I'm going to have to fill in these bits of tear out around the sides, and we're going to have to do a block colour finish on that. So I have got some better quality flush trim router bits, as you can see there. A little bit more heavy duty, a little bit more size to them. The downside to this is they are 1/2 inch shank diameter. I couldn't seem to find any of the smaller ones in a bit of a more heavy duty format. So what I had to do was order a couple in 1/2 inch shank diameter, and I do have a second router. So I've got this one here. I ordered this from eBay. I got it for 30 quid brand new. So as you can see, much more heavy duty, 2100 watt, so much more powerful. This has got a 1/2 inch shank diameter on this one, and I've got the adjustable collets to go down to the smaller sizes of router bits that I use as well. So the problem with this is it will not mount into my router table. So the next step that we're going to have to do is to make a router table for it. And there we go. That's the new router table pretty much finished. Keep an eye out on the next part of the guitar building video to see it in action. Hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, feel free to leave us a comment, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe.